This is Earth more than 4 billion years ago. It is a relatively sunny and warm day. The horizon is covered by vast oceans of lava beneath a dense, toxic atmosphere with not a single molecule of oxygen in the air. And that moon-like world rising through the haze is just a planet that's about to destroy the Earth. Well, destroy might be a slight exaggeration, right? To understand this story, we need to travel back to the beginning of the solar system. Around 4.6 billion years ago, our solar system was a far more violent place than the one we know today. Instead of 8 stable planets orbiting the Sun, countless worlds were still growing through a relentless series of collisions. Within this chaotic environment, gravity slowly gathered dust and rocks together, forming the first protoplanets. Among them was a protoplanet roughly the size of Mars. Scientists call it Theia, a reference to the Titaness from Greek mythology who gave rise to Selene, the moon. At first, Earth and Theia were simply 2 neighboring planets orbiting the Sun, but their orbits weren't perfectly stable. Over millions of years, gravitational tugs from other planets gradually reduced the distance between them. Theia is attracted by the gravitational force of Earth. Massive tidal forces begin to distort Theia's crust, disintegrating the surface of the protoplanet. The collision had become inevitable. Earth's crust is completely destroyed, and Theia is no more. Theia is simply absorbed by the planet Earth. The entire surface is molten. For a time, a ring of dust and incandescent rock ejected into space orbits the planet. Within the ring, fragments continued colliding with one another. This is a sphere composed of shattered remnants of the crust and mantle of both planets. This is the Moon. But this is not the Moon we have today. This one is only 20,000 kilometers from Earth, covered by a gigantic ocean of molten magma. Over hundreds of millions of years, the distance between the Moon and our planet grew as both worlds cooled. As the planet Earth cooled down, water vapor condensed into giant, torrential downpours across the globe, rains that would last for thousands of years and shape our oceans. A world completely covered with water and violent volcanoes. That glowing shape through the clouds, that's the Moon, creating immense tidal forces on the planet. That's why these oceans are so violent. But over the next billions of years, the distance between the Moon and Earth will continue to increase, gradually reducing its tidal influence on our planet. Without Theia, there might never have been a Moon. Without the Moon, Earth's tides would have been far weaker, its rotation far less stable, its climate might have been very different. And the blue world that eventually became home to our species might never have existed at all.